In our Tarzan, an animated Tarzan, we had the ability to completely reinvent the way Tarzan moves.
How do you have Tarzan travel in a unique, new way through the jungle? That's what Glenn Keane did.
I was picturing him moving like I'd never seen him in a Hollywood film. The way they described him, he could leap out into space and climb up trees like a little squirrel, and he was nimble and agile. He could move like a panther. He was a genius of adaptation.
And we were able to bring those descriptions to life in animation.
I've been watching my son do his skateboarding and snowboarding, and started thinking of Tarzan as kind of having this attitude of like a surfer kind of a guy.
You know, he suddenly saw that he could take that, and maybe Tarzan could be that kind of guy through the trees.
And so started thinking of Tarzan as a tree surfer, that he should use the branches like sidewalks, jungle sidewalks, and sliding his feet down the moss. He doesn't just swing on the vines with his hands, he grabs them with his feet, you know, as he's pulling, moving through.
You see a character who could never appear on the screen, really, in any other medium other than animation.
When you look at Tarzan, you can actually feel the animal inside the man.
And I think that's because we show how he got that way.
He was really a child that was raised in the jungle around apes, and a child who had to adapt to his environment.
He's all pantomime, expression, very playful, very curious, but not scared. He's not timid because he's still Tarzan as a baby.
Alex D. Lenz is doing the voice of young Tarzan.
That one hurt him. The thing to remember about young Tarzan is that he was raised by apes, and so he moves like an ape and not like a boy.
The next age is Tarzan at 20, and we cast Tony Goldwyn to do the voice of Tarzan at 20, and part of what we liked about Tony's voice was it sounded like a man, not like a boy.
No matter where I go, you will always be my mother.
And the great thing is it turns out he's a really good mimic, so he could do a lot of the animal noises, and he's got a good ear.
He's grown up with the animal. He has the instincts of an animal, but he looks like a man.
He's a guy who is in search of the truth about himself.
He needs to know. He needs to know about everything that there is in his world. And it's ultimately what drives him to the discovery of who he is.
I think everyone can relate to Tarzan's experience. Acceptance, loyalty, sacrifice, finding out who you are and where you belong.
I think these are the ideas that really make you care about Tarzan.
This is a Tarzan that you've never seen before.
It's the Tarzan that Edgar Rice Burroughs created in his original novels.
Finally, we were able to portray my grandfather's characters as he truly wrote them. It just shows you the magical ability of animation and what you can do with it.